I do want to talk about immigration and illegal immigration, an issue that you've talked about a lot. You were at the border the other day. Assuming a President Trump is able to stop the flow of illegal immigration through building a wall or some parts of a wall, what do you think should be done with the estimated 11 million undocumented workers and their families already here? Would you be open-minded about a path to citizenship? Is that a non-starter with you?
Okay.
Where are you on that issue?
Fine. First of all, you said it. You have to stop it. You have to stop it fast, and we can do that. We can do that with combinations of walls and Border Patrol, who are phenomenal people. I met many of them when I was in Laredo, when I was at the border, and we can stop that, and fencing. But we can stop it with both construction and with physical. I mean, we can do a great job of that. Okay, I'm totally convinced, and it won't cost the kind of money. In fact, we'll save money because people that are coming in here that shouldn't be coming in here illegally, it will actually save money by doing it and doing it properly. Once that's done, we have a situation that is going to be done immediately. Before that's done, we're going to get the bad ones out. We have some really bad dudes right here in this country, and we're getting them out, and we're sending them back to where they came from. And I don't mean Mexico. I mean, they come from all over. They're not coming they're coming from all over. We have some real bad ones, and they're in our prisons that we're paying for, and they're walking the streets of San Francisco. What a horrible thing happened to Kate,
right.
And what a horrible thing happened to Jamil, the young man who was going to maybe go to Stanford and football player and the apple of his father's eye. Well, let me tell you something. We got to get rid of the bad ones are going to get out. Then from that point on, we're going to look very, very strongly at what we do. And I'm going to formulate a plan that I think people are going to be happy with. But we're going to look very, very strongly at what we do.
Okay, but you're not going to rule in
or
rule out.
I'm going to get rid of the bad ones fast.
Okay.
And I'm going to send them back. And we're not going to be putting them in prisons here and pay for them for the next 40 years.
But there are obviously,
we're going to send them back where they come from.
There obviously will remain, after you get rid of the bad ones, millions and millions of undocumented workers who are not bad ones, and their women and their children and their men who are here, who came here for a better life. But you're not going to yet take a position on whether or not you would favor a path to citizenship.
We're going to see what we're going to see. I mean, it's a very hard thing. I will say, from a moral standpoint, from a physical standpoint, you're talking about at least 11 million people. You know, I've heard the numbers much higher than that, because that number's been bandied about for years. 11 million, I've been hearing for years. It could be much more. But we're going to take the high ground. We're going to do what's right. Some are going to have to go, and some we're just going to see what happens. It's a very, very big subject and a very complicated subject.
The wall
is going to be built, the security, we're going to have a great border. People can come into the country legally but not illegally, and the people that come in are going to be good people. They're going to be great people, and I want that. It's very important to me.